Hi guys, it happens that as a student, it will get to a point in your school year that you might get to struggle and being overwhelmed with all the activities and studies as being a student. I also had my fair share of struggle and balancing everything as a student, which is why this video is important because I had an academic plan that really helped me to achieve my goals and also ace my exams as a student. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Dolapo Janet and I make videos about faith, lifestyle, academics and other good stuff. So in this video, as the title claims, I'm going to be sharing how to create or how to prepare your academic plan. A practical one needs to be about you because you are unique, you are special. The school you are in is unique and special. Also, it has to be created by you. It has to be planned by you. Creating an academic plan will really help you. It will increase your productivity. It will help you achieve your goals. You will progress academically, and it will save you from unnecessary stress. When people are running helter skelter, you just because you have a plan already, you are working with, just progress gradually. This is why it's very important for students to have an academic plan. Whether you're in Nigeria or you're outside the country, as long as you're a student, this academic plan will definitely work for you. Like I said, it's personal and of course it will help you. The first thing in planning, in having an academic plan, is self-awareness. It's so important for you to be self-aware, know your strengths, know your weaknesses, know the way you read, know the time that will increase your productivity increases, whether it's during the day or at night. Personally, I'll be sharing some of things that helped me. My productivity actually, I have more productivity in reading when during the day. But when it gets to a particular period in school that the day is already occupied, I have lectures, practicals, classes, tests, and my day is already occupied. So I had to adopt and adapt, start using the night. Of course, I use the night kind of more because even people know me as night, reading at night. But trust me, I know myself and I'm very aware of my strengths and weaknesses. I know and I've discovered over time that I have more productivity and in studying during the day. Of course, I use the night also. At least I get a little more added value to it and an upper edge. But definitely during the day, I do better, I read better, I assimilate faster. I use the night also, but it's just like an added advantage for me to use the night. So you need to know yourself. Be self-aware. Don't just go to school and just do it as it goes, follow people as it goes, but definitely take your time to know, okay, I tend to assimilate well at this time, I tend to assimilate around friends, I tend to assimilate in a close place, I tend to do this. It takes time, but if you are conscious and intentional about it, you definitely will. So self-awareness is the first thing I would say. The second thing in creating your academic plan is to gather information. Like I said, this academic plan is personal. It's very unique to you. That's why the first thing was to be self-aware. Now that you need now, the next thing is to gather information about the school year, whether you're starting a new session or a new semester. Gather information about the courses you are going to be doing, when exams will be starting, when lectures will be starting. If you are a science student, that you get to do practicals, you go for field trips. Have a knowledge. Just like gather information. Know, ask people ahead, ask your course mates, try and know what's up, like know what is you are going no, try and have an idea of what you are going into. That's the way you can plan, that's where you can foresee and know, okay, these are things that are going to happen. Try and gather information on the courses that made people fail the last session, the courses that have issues, the courses that you know that the it takes, like if it's a course that has to do with calculation, maybe you are not very good in calculation, or a course that has to do with, maybe you are going to read 5 books and you just have to just have an idea, gather information, know about the semester, the school year. Maybe the semester will run faster than the other ones. Exams will start early, tests start early, and all of that. It's very important for you to gather information before you start entering the semester or the school year, and that will also help you in your planning. The third thing in planning your academic calendar. This once you are doing all of this, you're already planning it. You already have an academic calendar already or an academic plan. You already have it because this is part of the plan. You gathering information early is also part of the plan. So the third thing I'll be sharing is that start before it gets overwhelming. This is a very good and important plan. You need to start before it gets overwhelming. I have a before and after rule, and which is I try to stick to it, and it has really helped me. Any semester or any session that I don't stick to it, it really do affect me. So this before and after rule is before any class where I don't have an idea of what the lecturer wants to teach. I try and get a little idea about the course, about the topic, about the if I can get the outline before the class from past years, I do that. And I try to know what the lecturer wants to say. Not as if I want to know everything 100%, because the lecturer will definitely come and give me what he wants me to know, which will channel me to go and read in a particular direction. But definitely I make sure I get to have an idea about what I want to do. So let's say for this semester I'm taking biostatistics. Then I try to just go online, read textbooks. No, might not be really very serious and vigorous reading, but definitely I try to go and see what is there, what is even about, have an idea. Why this is important, because when you are in a class and you tend to assimilate faster when you hear something more than once. Because you've gone through it the first time, now you're in class, the lecturer is talking about it, then you get to the second time. By the time you are reading it again, over and over again, it tends to stick and you tend to learn it well. Rather than you just going first and you enter a class and you're now confused, what's that man even saying and all of that. Even though you go through the course before entering the class and you don't understand, it's okay. Because now when you come to the class, that thing you didn't understand when you were reading, now you tend to understand because lecturer will shed light on it. You can even ask questions because you've studied. That's one of the important of starting before it gets early. I'm starting before it gets overwhelming. Another thing is that it helps you to want to go and read more. So you get to class, you already have like 20% idea. The lecturer comes to give you like 40 or 50% of the course. Now you already have 70% of the course. Now the things that the lecturer said in the class that you didn't read personally, the things that the lecturer said in class and you didn't read personally, you will now be and you didn't understand it. You want to go back again to go and read it. You want to go back again to go and study it, and that's how you become a very excellent student. That you are more better than your peers, than your mates. That what will differentiate you. So before and after, the after is if you read before, you definitely want to read after, because if you read before class, after class you want to go back and see what you've read, how it correlated to what it has been said, and then you want to now know what you did not know. That's what it really helps you to want to read and further and study more. So before and after, it's very, very important. It's one of my secrets, and I would say add it to your academic plan. The fourth thing is have a study schedule. So if you've gathered the courses that you want to be doing that semester, you already know the courses, they've given you, the semester has started, you've done your before classes, now have a study schedule. Why I said you need to have a study schedule is because you need to plan your day. Have what you need to read each day. This is what it means, basically, the course you are taking each day. Why you need to have it also is because to keep yourself in check. There are days that you have many other activities to do, but if you know that today I was supposed to read this particular novel as part of my courses and I didn't read it, then I know that I'm the one lagging behind in study. And you have to create the one that works for you, because I myself this semester I might be studying 10 courses this semester. I know, okay, this is the one that looks bulky. You arrange it with the ones that you know that you can take time and read over the weekend when you have more time. The ones that are not quite bulky, you can put them during the weekdays because you might be tired from lectures and all of that. So you need to make it specific and personal to you, because that's the only one that will work. Prioritize the important things, the ones that you know you need. It will take more time for you to learn them, take more time for you to assimilate them, because some courses are quite bulky, they are voluminous. So some are volatile, meaning that you forget them easily. So you need to be reading them all the time. So it has to be like it must be occurring 3 or 4 times in a week in your timetable. The other ones that are voluminous, the ones that take less time, that's how you plan your study schedule. So you must have a study schedule. There are some days the activities will be overwhelming and you might never end up reading what you're supposed to read that day. But because you have it, you can now bring it to the next day and see how you be diligent with it. But I have a video on 5 study tips, how you can read in retrospect, how you need to have a study place, an organized area, and all of that. The link is in the description. You can also watch that to see how to have a better study schedule and tips that will help you in your study. So creating an academic plan is very important. Why I said it's very personal to use, because when you are self-aware, you've gathered your information, you start early before it gets overwhelming, and you follow your study schedule diligently, then you're already on the path of achieving the academic success and academic progress. Did you find this video helpful? Let me know in the comment section and more tips on succeeding in your academics. Then ask also in the comment section so that we can go on from there. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things from this video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.